people, it's your girl Yana and I'm back today with yet another video. I really hope you guys are ready because today's video is about to get real spooky. If you are, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Late one evening, a family heard their dog barking on the patio, but didn't think much of it. The house that they live in was built near a cemetery, but they've never encountered anything paranormal. Their friends and neighbors have mentioned various stories of seeing strange figures around their house at night. Although the stories seemed believable, they'd always file them away under superstitious tales. Their skepticism would soon change when they reviewed their security camera footage and saw what their dog was barking at.
I fully expected to see some sort of animal or like shadow figure, but that fully looked like someone was running across their front yard and into the back of their house. That is truly terrifying. You can also definitely tell that that dog is on edge. Like whoever or whatever they're seeing is not someone that they're familiar with, making this even more concerning.
We can see a humanoid figure running down the dirt path, but it appears as though it's missing everything above the waist. Many people in the comments section are convinced they captured a spirit, while the skeptics are certain it's simply a camera glitch.
I'm pretty confident that that's a camera glitch. It definitely looks like the camera taped over like the top half of whoever that is. I definitely do not think that this is a spirit. I think this is somebody like trying to break into their house, but still concerning nonetheless.
A man was camping one night and decided to make a cinematic video of the beautiful surroundings. He was warned by his friends that the local campsite he was visiting was incredibly creepy, and many people have gone missing. Unfazed by the mysterious rumors and drawn by the beauty of the surrounding site, he chose to visit anyway. The video he recorded started off completely normal, or so he thought, but towards the end, something took place that left him chilled to his core.
I will say that going to a campsite completely alone that you have been told specifically is creepy and that people have gone missing there is absolutely insane. Like, why the hell are you going there? And even more so, why are you going there completely alone? Obviously, something crazy is gonna happen. Let's find out what that crazy thing is.
As he begins recording and makes his way down the dark path, he captures a pair of glowing eyes peering at him from around the tree. Based on the height of the eyes, the unknown figure must have been incredibly tall. Once he makes his way to the lake, a rock can be seen skipping at him from across the water. Paranormal or not, the footage is incredibly creepy.
I think the glowing eyes are definitely an animal, either a coyote or like a wolf or something like that. However, that rock skipping in the water by itself, like how the hell do you explain that? That is definitely really scary to me, especially because it was so pitch black all around him. Let me know in the comments, would you guys ever spend a night in a campsite all alone? I'll tell you right now, even if the campsite had the best reputation, I still would not spend a night there alone. Like there is just no way in hell I'm doing that.
A man in the Philippines was riding his motorcycle home at 3 a.m. when something unexpected took place. The road he was riding down with his friends is rumored to be haunted due to the various fatal accidents that have occurred over the years. He always wears a camera on his helmet and loves to upload his biking videos to social media. This video that he captured would be very different from all the rest. As he's making his way down the road, he sees someone in the middle of the street who is not responding to his flashing lights.
I'm not kidding you, my heart literally skipped a beat. I fully thought someone was running straight into traffic. But then at the very last minute, as he was about to hit the person, they went fully transparent. Like they were some sort of ghost or something. That is definitely a wild thing to catch on camera.
As he drives down the road, he sees someone in the middle of the street, but they aren't moving out of the way after he repeatedly flashed his lights. Soon, the mysterious figure steps into his bike and completely vanishes. What's even more creepy is that when he reviewed his camera footage, he noticed the person had no face. Did he capture the ghost of someone who passed away in one of the fatal accidents? Or is there a more reasonable explanation?
I really do not know how to explain this because when he turns the camera around and looks behind him, the person is completely gone. Like, how does that even happen? My brain can't even process that. If the person isn't behind him, then were they ever there to begin with? And if this is just a ghost who hangs out on this road and does this, two things. Number one, I really wonder if this has happened to anyone before. And number two, if it has and if it does happen again, one day this ghost is gonna cause an accident. And how do you explain that? I'm sorry, officer. I literally saw a ghost run in front of my car. Yeah, right.
4 years ago, a man in New Mexico was experiencing strange activity around his home. All the strange events took place at night, and he would often hear people on his property. He decided to purchase some security cameras to capture the trespassers, but when he went to check the footage on the night he heard people, he didn't see anything at all. When he checked the footage from the previous night when it was silent, he was terrified by what he witnessed. Just moments into the video, we can see a translucent figure walking across the yard from right to left. Many people pointed out that the figure doesn't appear to have a natural walking style and even seems to be dematerializing. What's even more creepy is that he eventually vanishes without a trace. Paranormal or not, the footage is definitely chilling.
Whoever that is definitely has a very interesting walking style. Again, I feel like it's always really difficult to tell if it's a camera glitch or a spirit. In this case, it doesn't really look like a ghost. It just looks like a person walking. And then again, for some reason, the camera glitches and it looks like they disappear for a second. Super weird. I don't know why this keeps happening on so many people's cameras, but I mean, clearly it's a very common thing and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a ghost. However, someone is still uninvited on your property, so this is concerning nonetheless. I just wouldn't say that it's like a paranormal issue.
In the summer of 2023, a man was driving down the Crow's Nest Highway in Canada. It was just before 3 in the morning, and he was the only one on the road. As he was driving, he began to think about the local stories of this particular part of the highway being haunted. There are rumors that a female apparition haunts the highway who tragically lost her life in a car accident. At one point in his drive, he captured something on his dash cam that he is still unable to explain to this day. Just moments into the video, we notice a strange humanoid figure standing in the middle of the road. The mysterious figure appears to be bald while also wearing a white dress. Did he capture paranormal activity, or is there a more reasonable explanation?
I don't know, but I literally have goosebumps because I know if I was driving alone at night in the middle of nowhere and I saw an apparition, I would be freaking traumatized. Not to mention the ghost literally made him swerve out of the way so fast. This too could have caused an accident. What is it with these ghosts disturbing traffic?
Ian, from the popular channel Midwest Ghost Hunter, decided to investigate the most haunted jail in Iowa. The site is commonly referred to as the Squirrel Cage Jail and was built back in 1885. Jail has seen its fair share of deaths, which include both inmates and jail guards. The jail currently functions as a museum, and many of the guests report seeing shadow figures at the top floor of the jail.
Considering this was a jail, I am not surprised whatsoever that there's paranormal activity in there. Just think about the amount of negative energy that is trapped in this place. The amount of angry spirits just waiting to get the hell out of there. I'm telling you, a haunted jail is not something I would want to mess with. I really do think this guy might be in for it.
It wasn't long into his investigation when he experienced the following.
Is there a matron that still works in this kitchen? If you're in here, could you move something? You could tap on a wall, on a table. What the heck was that? Heard something on that wall right there.
I freaking knew this place was gonna be haunted. Quite literally, the moment that he asked the spirit to come through, that's exactly what it did. I'm pretty sure it tapped on the silver spoon on the wall. And let me tell you, things are getting creepy.
Did you just tap on this wall? If that was you, could you do it again? It sounded like it could have been like this right here. Did you just move one of these spoons on the wall here? If you moved it again, that would be phenomenal. You can use whatever energy you need. You can use energy from my cameras, my voice recorder here. What the heck? Okay, now I'm hearing more noises. Are you moving stuff around over there? I can hear you over there. Holy crap, you guys. It's actually starting to feel colder in this room right now. Especially in this area. It's almost like someone's like standing right here.
So there's definitely a lot of paranormal activity right off the bat. This guy doesn't seem scared at all. In fact, he seems very comfortable talking to the ghost, which I mean, props to you, because I would be so out of there. It is unbelievable.
As Ian makes his way into the jail, he first enters the kitchen area and tries to establish communication with any potential spirits nearby. It wasn't long before he heard a noise coming from the spoon on the wall, soon followed by the sound of glass being hit. As he makes his way over to the sound, he begins to feel an ominous cloud of cold temperature in the general area. He soon leaves the kitchen and makes his way to the jail cell.
A lot of people mentioned the temperature being a lot lower in haunted places. I think that's why when he approached the area where he heard the sound, he got significantly colder, because in reality, he was probably approaching the ghost, which is actually really freaking terrifying. Also, I did hear him mention that the spirits could use the energy from his camera or his microphone to be able to communicate. And that could be a part of the reason why they're being so communicative, because they're literally sucking up all the energy from his electronics.
I believe that this was Harry Combs' cell. He's one of the inmates that passed away. Harry, are you here with me? Make a sound if you're in here. Whoa. Thank you. I just heard that. That was like a knock on the wall.
The moment he said, "Could you please make a noise?" he made a freaking noise. This place is a cesspool of paranormal activity. If you want to experience something, you go here.
Harry, if you knocked on this wall, or one of these walls, could you do it again? Okay, he is definitely in here. Harry, I heard that you smoked a lot of cigarettes. They said that you smoked 150 to 200 a day. What do you got to say about that? That's quite the addiction. But I guess I can't blame you. I can only imagine what it'd be like to be stuck in a place like this. What did you do? What was your crime? What got you locked up? Could you show yourself? Are you aware that this jail is no longer functioning? Your sentence is over. It's kind of weird. Some of my photos are turning out really hazy looking.
They're turning out extremely hazy. It actually looks like the room is full of smoke. Now, I don't know if that's because it's like super dusty in there, or because he's successfully capturing the spirits in the jail. All I know is that it is definitely not normal for pictures to look like that. Something is definitely going on here.
That's so weird. I don't know what that's about. Is that you I'm seeing, Harry? I'm getting like these hazy photos. It looks like there's like a fog in here. Well, that one's completely clear. Where'd it go?
Now it's literally be completely gone. How the hell does that happen? That is definitely some paranormal stuff right there.
Harry, you lighting up a cigarette in here? It almost looks like smoke in here. Yeah, that's weird. It's like gone now. I'm gonna walk back in, see if I can smell anything. I'm not smelling anything. That was weird. It literally looked like there was a bunch of smoke in here or something. It's almost as if he is still in here, sitting in this bed, just smoking away. That is so freaking crazy.
As Ian makes his way into one of the jail cells, he attempts to communicate with the former resident named Harry, who supposedly would smoke over 100 cigarettes per day. He soon hears multiple knocks on the concrete wall, acknowledging that he was present in the cell. After a few moments, Ian began to take some still photos to see if any anomalies would be captured. To his surprise, he noticed the photos appeared to be hazy, almost as if the spirit of Harry was still present and smoking. After a few photos, they eventually returned to a normal state without the mysterious smoke.
I really do think it's safe to say that this guy experienced some genuine paranormal activity in this jail. I think those photos are really unexplainable, especially because as he continued to take photos, they became clearer, which shows me that it wasn't just dust flying everywhere. Something was genuinely making the pictures look hazy. But alright, you guys, we finally made it to the end of this video. Definitely let me know in the comments which video scared you the most. I have to admit that one clip of the person seeing the spirit of that lady in the middle of the road really freaking shook me, because all I imagine is me driving in the middle of the night and seeing something like that. I don't really know what I would do, but I just know I would lose my freaking mind. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.